As President Trump ramps up his re-election campaign efforts, one political strategist says his chances look great if you break down the cluster of purple states he needs to win. One America's McCabe spoke with him and has more from Washington.
In the last election, a lot of people spoke of the fact that the race was decided by a handful of states, and that was very true. So when we look at the numbers for the gross domestic product, should we be looking at the nation as a whole, or should we be looking at the particular states that are in play? For example, and most strikingly, the Northeast, which seems to have entirely missed out on the Trump economy. Connecticut for 2018 grew at 1%, Delaware at 0.3%. In the upper Midwest, there's 3 states that are going to be part of the battleground: Wisconsin, Michigan, and Minnesota. The economies of Wisconsin and Michigan in particular did quite well in 2018. Minnesota was at 2.2, similar to New Hampshire. The interesting thing about Minnesota is current state-based data is showing that Minnesota is outperforming even the state's most recent 2019 forecasts. They missed by 2.8%. The revenues of the state outperformed by 2.8%. Those projections.
More than $600 million.
Yes, $636 million. Yeah.
In the last election, people talk about the 6 states, battleground states that Trump targeted, but there were purple states or a purple wall that the Clinton campaign was going after, and they won. What were those states, and how do they look now?
The states were Nevada, New Hampshire, Colorado, and Virginia. When the Democrats put all their resources into them, they literally picked off all 4. What was interesting was they were inaccurate in their estimate of what the battleground was. Trump jumped over that purple wall and actually won Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania. I actually believe the map is even broader now. In that election, Trump lost Minnesota by about 1.5%. With a strong economy in Minnesota, that state is clearly in play.
And what is the dynamic in Nevada?
Nevada is a very strong economy. It's 3.5% in 2018. That was a very close race. In 2016, they lost by 2% there as well. So the idea today is, with such a powerful rate of economic growth, we can certainly anticipate that they are in play. I would go further and say that was a very large Latino-based movement that won Nevada. And when we look today at the immigration debate, a substantial share of Latinos actually question whether it is healthy for their future job prospects, for their families and security, to have an unlimited stream of fellow Latinos just pouring across the border.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.